Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let me tell you, one of the most prominent figures in the hip-hop world, Diddy Combs, is now facing serious federal charges. In recent months, multiple individuals have come forward accusing Combs of abuse, sex trafficking, drug possession, and more. Now, the federal government is involved, aiming to dismantle the alleged criminal enterprise led by the rap mogul. The U.S. Attorney's Office of the Southern District of New York has emphasized its commitment to investigating and prosecuting sex trafficking, regardless of the accused's power, wealth, or fame. They assert that no one is above the law and are determined to bring justice to the victims. The charges against Combs include racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. These allegations stem from claims that Combs uses influence and resources to coerce individuals into drug use and sexual activities, often under the guise of romantic relationships or career opportunities. In November of last year, Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, known as Cassie, filed a lawsuit accusing him of years of physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. Although Combs denied the allegations and settled the lawsuit a day after it was filed, it triggered a series of other lawsuits and investigations. In March, Homeland Security agents raided Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles, collecting substantial evidence related to a sex trafficking investigation. Combs was arrested on September 17, 2024, at the Park Hyatt Hotel in New York. His defense team argues that he is not a flight risk, citing his cooperation and willingness to face the charges. However, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams expressed skepticism about Combs' level of cooperation, suggesting that merely responding to legal processes does not equate to full cooperation. The indictment portrays Combs as a leader of a criminal enterprise that engaged in various illegal activities, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. One of the most disturbing aspects detailed in the indictment is the organization of freak-offs, elaborate sex parties involving commercial sex workers, drugs, and coercion. These events were allegedly facilitated by Combs' employees and associates, who arranged logistics and ensured compliance of participants. Evidence collected during the raids includes narcotics, over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, and firearms with defaced serial numbers. Prosecutors argue that Combs used violence, threats, and surveillance to maintain control over his victims, often exploiting his business empire to facilitate these crimes. Combs' defense team proposed a $50 million bail package, including house arrest and GPS monitoring, asserting his commitment to facing the charges. However, the prosecution opposed bail, citing the severity of the charges, risk of flight, and potential for witness tampering. Ultimately, Combs withdrew his bail appeal and will remain in custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn until his trial. The trial is scheduled to begin on May 5, 2025. Judge Arun Subramanian denied the defense's request to delay the trial, stating that sufficient preparation time had been provided. The judge also ruled on pretrial motions, excluding testimonies from 2 prior accusers due to potential prejudice, but allowing testimony from a 3rd accuser, known as Victim 5. Additionally, the defense is seeking to exclude a 2016 surveillance video showing Combs assaulting Cassie Ventura, arguing that the footage is unreliable and has been manipulated. Prosecutors maintain that the video is a critical piece of evidence demonstrating Combs' abusive behavior. As the trial approaches, the case continues to draw significant attention, highlighting issues of power, abuse, and accountability within the entertainment industry. Combs faces a minimum of 15 years in prison if convicted on all charges, with the possibility of a life sentence. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more stories.